Let's go, y'all.
Build the fire.
Yes, sir. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. What's good with y'all? Everybody that's coming up in here, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me this afternoon, man. What it is, what it do. Because y'all know I got what y'all need, man. Shout out to the whole Fire Flame Nation, bro. What's good with y'all? Everybody coming up in here, man. I apologize. I'm late, man. Been having a little bit of technical difficulties. I ain't been too satisfied with this sound that has been presented in these lives, man. And I've been trying to fix this glitch and trace it down in my wires somewhere, man. And I hope I fix the problem today, man. Drop a one in the chat if the audio is nice and clear. It don't sound like we underwater or anything like that. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. Once again, I apologize. Shout out Janice. What's good with you? Angela, that dog, always a pleasure. Nappy Image, 804, Richmond, what's good? Shout out to the whole nation, man. I appreciate y'all, man. All right, because I dropped the Fire Flame live last night. Well, excuse me, I dropped the Meltdown last night. And I know y'all see the bullshit that's going on as in the comment section, people was going crazy like, yo, this situation don't look right. Something look off about it. Now, I mean, not only do something look off about it, where the fuck was where the fuck was Jermaine Dupri and So Def when Big Meech and Little Meech really needed them? Where were they at? They were nowhere to be found, right? Hit the like button, strategic drop. Not only do we have a strategic drop on that situation, we have a I apologize about the audio again, but check this out. Not only did Jermaine Dupri go down to Miami, y'all, check this out as I break down this whole situation. Because y'all know I am one of the best to do this, right? I need everybody to hit the like button, man. Everybody hit the like button because we about to break this shit down like no one else can. Shout out to the whole nation, man. It's all good. It's all good. Sound all good, man. Trying to work these kinks out, man. All right, but we definitely gonna keep the fire lit as we see Miami, day 2. Hit the like button, y'all. This gonna be a strategic drop on them, right? Because just like I was explaining, 50 Cent has been stomping, stepping, and standing on anyone and anybody who tries to bring motion to Big Meech, Little Meech, or BMF. Right or wrong, y'all. Right or wrong. But for some strange reason, Jermaine Dupri goes down to Miami and does a vlog about doing some type of compilation deal with Big Meech and 50 Cent not saying a word, right, y'all? Ain't that very strange? Because we got all the receipts of 50 Cent exposing and basically clowning anybody who went to go visit Big Meech, anybody who tried to support Big Meech and BMF doing this back and forth situation that was going on with 50 and Meech. 50 made sure he exposed them, right? But we have somebody like Jermaine Dupri, Mr. So Deaf himself, goes down there. I apologize again. Yeah, they definitely trying to fuck. Like I said, man, I heard people tell me, yo, your voice, your tongue is like a razor blade. I hear people tell me this all the time. All right, your voice is powerful. Your tongue is like a razor blade. When you get the slicing and dicing and cutting shit up, no diddy. All right, some people can't handle the truth because the truth is stranger than fiction. All right, as we see, this is all they have been doing is trying to what? Distort the audio, right? Distort the audio because they don't want this information to get out. Ain't that right, y'all? Shout out everybody up in here. As we see, Miami, day 2, right? 1 day ago. But what everybody not paying attention to is that 50 Cent actually son Jermaine Dupri down there to Miami because him and Jermaine Dupri was just down there chilling in Miami together as I strategically drop a bomb on y'all. Now, 50 Cent was just in Miami, y'all, as y'all see, right? Hit the like button. Shout out everybody up in here. Hit that like button. What did it say? Miami different. We had a ball out there for real 1 day ago, right? As we also had Jermaine Dupri. Peep the game. As it already went viral. So there's no way 50 Cent hasn't seen this, right? Hit the like button. It already got well over 120,000 views. Ain't that right, y'all? And there's no way in the world nobody's not going to tell me that 50 Cent hasn't seen this vlog. But not only do I know for a fact 50 Cent has seen this vlog, and he's not saying a goddamn thing to Jermaine Dupri. We know he ain't ducking no smoke with Jermaine Dupri, right? Right? Absolutely not. Because for the ones who don't know, 50 Cent and Jermaine Dupri have been locked in for a very long time. All right, everybody knows this already. And for the ones who don't know, let me refresh your memory. Okay, this was just a couple of months ago. Strategic information as I come out the cannon, busting. Strategic information, y'all. All right, like I said, where the hell was So Deaf, the Brat, and Jermaine Dupri, and all this attention when Big Meech was really fucked up, when he really needed the money? Where was Jermaine Dupri and So Deaf when Little Meech was really fucked up? Like he fucked up now, all on them drugs. Hit the like button, strategic drop. Where were they when he needed help in rehab? As 50 Cent just exposed Little Meech again, right? embarrassed them. As 50 Cent has a PR team out to destroy Little Meech and Big Meech and anything BMF tried to create. As we see, TMZ is right there. Peep the game. TMZ is right there. And not only is TMZ right there, look who got the footage first. It was 50 Cent, right? Shout out to everybody that's coming up in here. Make sure y'all like, share, and definitely subscribe, because we know it's some violations going on here. And I don't see how Big Meech don't see this coming. Because like I said, y'all, it has been said that Jermaine Dupri was having some intimate relations. Hit the like button. Y'all know I'm one of the best to do this. Jermaine Dupri was having some intimate relations with the first lady of BMF. Okay? Right after Big Meech went to jail, he snaked out Big Meech. For the ones who don't know, all right, y'all gonna get very familiar over here. Y'all do know Jermaine Dupri and Big Meech are like this, right? Hit the like button. All right. Y'all know they are like this, right? Before Big Meech and BMF caught this indictment, all right, BMF and Big Meech, So Def, Bad Boy, and many other record execs were all in the club popping and toasting bottles together. All right, as we heard Big Meech reveal this in this so-called meeting that Jermaine Dupri had with Big Meech. Shout out everybody up in here, y'all. All right, and like I said, where was Jermaine Dupri all this time when BMF was down? BMF was fucked up. Why 250 Cent? As I'm still baffled. These questions must be asked and be put into consideration, because Jermaine Dupri got a nice little bag, right? So why did it take 50 Cent to put the money up to buy these rights? Why did Big Meech ultimately let the rights to BMF and the rights to his life get into the hands of a perpetrator? You see, get into the hands of a snake. Why didn't he get into the hands of the likes of Jermaine Dupri from the beginning? They already had a relationship. As you're going to hear them explain this in this video that we about to go over, as I strategically release more information, because a lot of people ain't paying attention to what was said in this video. A lot of things is going over people's head and under people's feet in this video that we have Big Meech and Jermaine Dupri sitting down having a conversation. All right. So give me 1 second, y'all. We definitely on the way. Check this out here.
That magic was good. What was I had to get on the.
I don't remember.
2003.
I don't remember. You got to tell me. I don't think that is that the reunion night.
No, that was All-Star 2003 for the NBA.
I don't even think.
Man, that night that's
As you hear Big Meech trying to recollect the experience him and Jermaine Dupri had in the club together, y'all. All right, and Jermaine Dupri acting like he don't know what the fuck going on. Pay attention. All right, Jermaine Dupri acting like he ain't never been in the club with BMF and Big Meech a day in his goddamn life. As Big Meech like, yo, you don't remember All-Star Weekend 2003? What? I bought the whole floor. I bought the whole bar, bro. We was up in that bitch partying, lit. But not only that, pay attention to what else Big Meech was also exposing. All right, check this out.
Bone Crusher Never Scared.
Yeah, I remember.
That was.
I remember. I know. We at Visions. That's why I broke the song at Visions that
Right.
day. But I don't think I went to Magic.
Man, that magic was good. What was I had to get on the stage.
But you was always on the
Yeah, but I really had to get on stage. Like it was no room. Everybody had my brother in this crew in there. I got me and all Diddy guys in there. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a monument and all Diddy guys in there. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like that was in this crew in there. I got me and all Diddy guys in there. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
He said Diddy guys were in there also. Peep the game. As Jermaine Dupri shaking his head, but he's still gonna be acting like he don't know what the hell he's talking about. Peep this shit.
That was a monumental time. It was like, and then you got all the football players and basketball players was in there that was in town.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? For the
I think that's the reason why I wanted to get you on because I don't think these guys be knowing like they just be talking. They never really experienced that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
they have.
You know what I mean? Especially the gentleman club days. That's when me and you was really like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that like just how them clubs used to be back then. Nobody.
Look how he keep rubbing his eyes. Look how he keep playing with his face. Ain't nothing he's saying genuine. He can't even look the man in his face. Pay attention. You know why? Okay, because like I said, him and 50 just planned this whole play. Not to mention, just 7 months ago, y'all, 50 Cent and Jermaine Dupri were both seen in the club in New York City. All right. And not only do I have written receipts, as y'all can see, all right, I also have the real time receipts as well. All right.
AKA Jermaine Dupri in New York Club. Check this out.
Okay, so we got 50 Cent and Jermaine Dupri right here in the club together. Not only were they in the club in New York together, like I said, if they say that's where they was at, you best believe I'm going to find it as I found it as well. But like I said, they also was just down in Miami together. 50 Cent was just down in Miami. As y'all can see, y'all. All right. And this was at the same time Jermaine Dupri also was in Miami as 50 Cent sent Jermaine Dupri, all right, to run another play on Big Meech. But what's so baffling about this, fire starters? What type of benefit will 50 Cent get off of this right here? All right, because we know this is a play by 50 Cent. And the reason why I say that, because we haven't seen 50 Cent mention a goddamn thing about Jermaine Dupri going down there visiting Big Meech. Not only going down there visiting Big Meech, y'all, as Jermaine Dupri also exposed something else that was very vital. He said Big Meech cannot come out the house. Hit the like button. Now, peep this shit. I need everybody hit the like button. We got over 50 something plus just to get the algorithm back warmed up. If y'all could kindly hit the like button, I really appreciate it. We know that 50 Cent, no, excuse me. We know for a fact when Big Meech first came home, they were saying Big Meech got released to a halfway house. Right or wrong, y'all? Hit the like button. Watch me strategically catch these people in so many lies. And I tried to explain to y'all, right, that there's no way that this is a halfway house, a federal halfway house with all this shit that's going on inside there. All right? Ain't no athletes and entertainers and fucking Thanksgiving dinners and all this shit, food catering and all this going on inside no federal halfway house, bruh. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. All right? It's just not happening. As Jermaine Dupri revealed vital information that Big Meech cannot come outside, right? Why Big Meech cannot come outside? We even know people that's on real life, excuse me, we know people that's on real life home confinement that can come outside. They just got a goddamn curfew, right? Hit the like button. How many people you know that's on house arrest? I know a handful right now. All right. 4 of them in my goddamn family. I know for a fact. How many people y'all know on state or federal house arrest right now, y'all, that can go outside, all right, but they have a curfew? It's protocols put in place when you're on house arrest. All right, you spend most of your time confined inside the house, but you do, and you are allowed, all right, to go out. You are allowed to leave the house. Now, let me explain something, y'all. Why we haven't seen Big Meech leave the goddamn house yet? Why we haven't seen Big Meech outside yet? As Jermaine Dupri released vital information that Big Meech cannot come outside, so he has to go see him. But what's interesting about this is I explained to y'all that Big Meech already put in a motion, and I already showed y'all the receipts. He already put a motion in to the court. He was putting motions in to the court ever since 2020, 2021, that if he get released on home confinement, that he could stay with who, y'all? His baby mama and little Meech, right? Right? Didn't I show everybody that? I still got the damn receipt. All right. He was talking about he could be confined to his baby mama house and to his son house, little Meech. This is where, check it out, y'all. This is where Big Meech is at. As we see in the background, liquor bottles, all right? We see Don Julio, all kinds of shit, right? And like I said, we make real life matters what? Make real life sense. So why did they try to hide the fact that he was being confined to his baby mama house and try to make it seem like he was at a halfway house? Hit the like button, y'all. And if he's confined to his baby mama house, which proves, all right, without a shadow of a doubt, he's allowed to go outside at certain times, as we heard 50 Cent say what? When they canceled that show. He said Big Meech not even gonna be at the show because he gotta be in the house by what time, y'all? Hit the like button, strategic drop. About what time Big Meech gotta be in the house? By 6 o'clock, right? By 6 o'clock, right? Exactly my point. But still, y'all, we haven't seen Big Meech find his way outside yet. All right. And like I said, when you see all these liquor bottles all in the space of someone that is on what? Federal probation, parole, confined to house arrest. All right. Let me tell you something, y'all. I never seen anything like this in my goddamn life. Like I said, pay attention to this shit here. All right. Because let me show y'all something. All right. Because somebody need to go help that goddamn boy. Somebody need to go help that little Meech boy. They need to hurry up. They need to hurry up and go get that boy some damn help. All right? Because he fucked up in the game. All right? He did a shitty. Hold on here a second. He did a shitty job at maintaining his financial stability. Like I said, y'all, I heard that he signed $4 million for 3 seasons. He signed on for $4 million for 3 seasons, y'all. $4 million for 3 seasons, right? We know the 3rd season was already filmed when 50 started exposing the situation. As we see, they are airing the 3rd season now. But we know for a fact that Little Meech is completely broke. So why is he still I apologize again. Check this out. Do this look like someone that is worried about money, yo? The like button. You see this, right? You see this, right? Still want to be extravagant. All right, you done blew goddamn 4 million goddamn dollars. Now, all right, he done blew 4 million goddamn dollars and still acting like he got money to blow. The whole time, everybody know Little Meech want to be the one to act like he sold the damn dope. Peep the game. This character, y'all. Hit the like button. They said this character. Shout out everybody up in here. I apologize again. Check this out. They say this character has really went to Little Meech head. He really thinks he's the dope boy for real. He wants to be a real live dope boy. He wants to actually live that dope boy life. He wants that dope boy energy. Crazy work, ain't it? Have you ever heard of someone getting too deep into their character, taking their character a little bit too seriously? All right, shout out everybody up in here. This is exactly what's going on with Little Meech. Taking this character too seriously as I strategically expose more. This is why all his money is gone. Trying to take care of everybody like his father did. Hit the like button, strategic drop. Trying to keep up with the Joneses like his father was doing. All right? Trying to cop all the jewelry, all the Rolls Royces and shit like that when you don't even own the house. All right? They're still renting. They don't even own that house. That house that they're in, y'all, is owned. That same house that Little Meech, Big Meech, his baby mama, and all those celebrities and entertainers and athletes keep going to. QCP from Quality Control owns that house. They rent that house right here that they're in from QCP, from Quality Control. All right? All the vehicles are rented. He don't own a goddamn thing. He don't own no land or anything like that. And like I said, now his father is just trying to survive, trying to keep his head above water. And like I said, man, if nobody ain't see this Jermaine Dupri play coming with 50 Cent, y'all know 50 Cent wanted his get back, right? Because it was just last week that 42 Dub, 42 Dub, all right, and Big Meech did an official music video. And I believe, all right, it's also some type of song or it's a skit or something like that. It sounds really stupid. But anyway, it was directed at 50 Cent. And it had Big Meech all in it. All right, shout out Beverly. What's good with y'all, man? Hit that like button, y'all. He turned into a dope fiend. His son. Trying to be something he's not. He said where he came from, everybody need rehab. Ain't that something? Can't leave the house. That's crazy. And like I've been trying to explain to everyone. All right. This BMF situation. All right. They still want to live this BMF lifestyle, y'all. Like I said, man, even when you go into the home of Little Meech and Big Meech's baby mama, you're seeing with the BMF rugs, the BMF welcoming mats and all that shit on the floor, blah blah this and blah blah that. And the crazy part is, like I said, I make real life matters make real life sense. You don't even own this shit. I wouldn't even want that shit in my house, even though that I know that I am a product of it. And basically, I created the whole movement after what 50 Cent has done to the brand. All right, I wouldn't even want to see that shit nowhere in my living quarters. Can we agree? Can we agree? Shout out everybody up in here, man. Continue to hit that like button, man. I appreciate y'all. Know what I mean? Because we definitely wanted to put this in the air. All right, and like I said, y'all, it's been over 24 hours that Jermaine Dupri I apologize again. So what's the chances of 50 Cent not running into Jermaine Dupri when they in Miami? Make it make sense. And they down in Miami together. And then he go see Big Meech, right? The whole time we ain't heard Jermaine Dupri say a goddamn thing about no Big Meech or BMF. This whole time, y'all. This whole time, y'all. Okay, so 50 Cent sends Jermaine Dupri over there to fuck with Big Meech. He sends him over there to finesse Big Meech out of something, bro. And I wonder what it is. Because you know it got to have some type of benefit if 50 Cent got anything to do with it, y'all. Shout out everybody up in here. Strategic Flames, strategic drop. Like I said, and what's very odd about the situation, y'all, is the quality. As I strategically drop another bomb. Did y'all see the quality of that vlog? It looked like it was filmed in 2001. Did you see the quality of that vlog? Now, it's something I want y'all to pay attention to. I wonder why, when it came to him filming this vlog with Big Meech about this compilation Magic City album, why the vlog with Big Meech is so blurry and all fucking all the contrast is fucking distorted and shit. All right. But when he's filming for this same blogs with many other artists, all right, they're all clear. For example, right, we see one day ago, look, I'm gonna show y'all something. Look, right?
Get 500 free spins on Cash Eruption when you wager just $10. Terms apply. Download the Fanatics Casino app now.
I want to show y'all.
On our way to Meech house.
See the quality, right?
I had to make a quick stop and get the same shirt that I came out the house with. For some reason, I had some
in this shit, right? Now, check this out. All right. Same vlog. He's vlogging about the whole album, right? Now, one day ago, we're going to go to him and Quavo.
No, I told her impression. Wow. Just put your stretch. Show me something.
As we see, all right, the contrast in the video is what? A1 100, right? Hit the like button. You see the difference, right? You see the difference, right? I know y'all can see the difference. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. Check it out. Look how clear the collab. All right. Top-notch equipment being used. Ain't that right? Crazy work. But when we go and see this bullshit, we can barely see Big Meech's face. Pay attention to the quality. Pay attention to the nasty work. Pay attention to the nasty work. Fishing for information. I believe so. I believe that has a lot of credibility to it as well. Okay, so why, when it comes to a vlog with Big Meech, why the picture and the clarity looks like shit? You can't even see a goddamn thing. You can't even see this man's face. Okay, but when you're doing the vlog the same day with Quavo and all of them in the studio, all right, this shit is clear as a motherfucker. Not only that, y'all, all right, like I said, it's multiple videos as we see. Once again, the clear clarity when he is interviewing Ludacris for this album. Strategic information now. Okay, but the clarity looks like shit when Big Meech and Jermaine Dupri is filming this vlog. Shout out everybody up in here, man. What y'all got to say about this situation here? What do y'all think 50 has up his sleeve, y'all? What do y'all think 50 had up his sleeve? Because listen here, like I said, for the ones who don't know, Jermaine Dupri and Big Meech haven't been as close as they were ever since Big Meech found out that Jermaine Dupri was running around with the first lady of BMF, y'all. As to say, Jermaine Dupri, so what? Deceptive, right? So deceptive. So deceptive, right? As we see Tanisha Welch, the first lady of BMF, that also was on some paperwork, her and her boyfriend. All right, we see her with Jermaine Dupri. When is this? Back in the mid 2000s, right when Big Meech went to jail. And like I said, they was messing around for a good while, y'all. For a good while. Now all of a sudden, everything is all cookies and cream. Everything is patched up all of a sudden now, right? You coming on down to Miami and you doing business. Different camera. I wonder why, right? Now, check this out. He denied it, and she denied it. All right? He denied it, and she denied it. But just like I said in the meltdown last night, everybody in Atlanta knew what the hell was going on. All right? Not only do they got pictures, not only do the paparazzis and the tabloids have so many photos of these two lingering around. All right, they even said that it is real live footage of the first lady of BMF and Jermaine Dupri. As we going to hear Jermaine Dupri and Big Meech talk about the same women that they own. Hit the like button. The same women, as I strategically break this down, the same women when they were going into the clubs together, when they were partying in the clubs, y'all. All right, they own the same women. Meaning, all right, they said niggas in the clubs knew not to walk up to them, knew not to touch them, knew not to talk to them, knew not to have any type of conversing or conversation with them because they were ours. We owned them. They were paid for already. All right. And I find that very odd and very strange that Big Meech was talking like that. And like I said, for Jermaine Dupri to actually snake and backdoor Big Meech for messing with the first lady of BMF, why would Big Meech get mad at Jermaine Dupri for messing with the first lady of BMF? Unless what? Big Meech was fucking her too, right? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Right? So we're going to play when Big Meech is going to say, yeah, man, we own the same women in the club. When we in the club, they already knew not to fuck with our women. You know what I'm saying? So check this out, y'all. We gonna run this. Give me two. We definitely gonna run this, y'all. All right. We definitely are going to run this. Now I want y'all to pay attention. Non-stop. Let's go.
Never scared.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
that was
I remember. I know. I know we at Visions. That's why I broke the song at Visions that
Right.
day. But I don't think I went to Magic.
Man, that Magic was good. I had to get on the stage.
But you was always on the
Yeah, but I really had to get on stage. Like, it was no room. Everybody had my brother in this crew in there. I got me and all Diddy guys in there. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a monumental time. Cause it was like, and then you got all the football players and basketball players was in there that was in town.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the reason why I wanted to get you on, because I don't think these guys be knowing, like, they just be talking. They never really experienced that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they have.
You know what I mean? Especially the Gentleman Club days. That's when me and you was really like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that like just how them clubs used to be back then. Nobody, when I be trying to explain that shit, they don't even understand it.
No.
But I'm like, man, listen, you couldn't even you could go in the club and Meech would have a girl for 2 hours. I'd be sitting there trying to get
hit the like button. Pay attention. All right. They talk too much. They never shut up. During a time where all these charges is coming out with sex trafficking and all this shit like that, the feds is sending out supersedes indictments on trafficking at an all-time high. All right? Like I said, pay attention, y'all.
in the club, and they don't even understand it.
No.
But I'm like, man, listen, you couldn't even you could go in the club and Meech would have a girl for 2 hours. I'd be sitting there trying to get the girl. Couldn't get, like, it wasn't no just walking, they weren't just walking around.
No.
It was like they had a thing. Like, it's crazy what you were saying about the girls couldn't even come in the club. It's crazy how that people don't even understand. I be trying to tell them, like, man, we gotta get. I be trying to imagine, but it's gonna get out of control now. They got the documentary. It ain't gonna be like that, like it was. But that shit was stupid back then.
Yeah, I mean, you could, because, you know, even though we patrons of the club, it was more like once we get in there, certain women was like our women.
Yeah.
Known as our women. That's like, oh, Meech here or JD here, we ain't gonna get her all night.
Yeah.
She gone for the whole night. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you ain't gonna be able to dance. Nobody ain't gonna get no dances or nothing. It's over with. We got her the whole night. They gonna dance till we walk out the door.
Now, let me say this, y'all. You know, when y'all seen Meech's name on the boards, a couple of people hit me like, man, you gonna get Meech? Can you get Meech? I don't think y'all understand. Me and bro go back. I mean, I don't know. I think I know Meech longer than a lot of y'all niggas in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Like 91.
I mean, I don't know. I think I know Meech longer than a lot of y'all niggas in Atlanta.
He know Meech. Y'all hear this, right? Strategic drop, right? He know Meech longer than a lot of you niggas in Atlanta. You hear him, right? Not only is he also alluding to the fact that he know Big Meech, he has a better relationship with Big Meech and BMF. He's basically saying, all right, in so many words, that a lot of these fraudulent as people that claim that they for Big Meech and BMF, not really for Big Meech and BMF. And you know what? He's one of them. He's one of them. And Big Meech don't even see it. You know why? Because he blinded. He blinded by a little bit of money. You see, he fucked up. 50 Cent got him in a vulnerable situation now. You see what I'm saying? Whereas though he a hop, skip, jump, leap for $1. And that's exactly what we have right here. And this is how they was able to put him in the trick bag. Now, we know for a goddamn fact, we just heard Jermaine Dupri said, I have a better relationship with Big Meech than any one of y'all. I know him better than all y'all. Well, if that's the goddamn case, why you're not helping his son? Why you're not trying to help him get out of the situation that he got himself into? If you claim that you stand by Big Meech like you claim you stand by Big Meech, you would have never allowed that situation with Big Meech and BMF to even go down over there with 50 Cent in the first place. Not to mention, 50 Cent is from New York, which I'm not taking nothing away from 50 Cent and New York, but it only would have been right is somebody from that soil, somebody that was literally involved in that environment. Hit the like button, strategic information. Someone that was actually, you know what I mean, indulging in the same space as BMF and Big Meech. Somebody like Jermaine Dupri himself. If anybody should have had the rights to BMF and the whole Big Meech shit, it should have been somebody from Atlanta. It should have been somebody from the soil of Atlanta. All right. And it should have been Jermaine Dupri himself. But like I said, it wasn't. It was who? 50 motherfucking cent. And not only was it 50 motherfucking cent, it was 50 motherfucking cent who ain't dropped not one dime, not two, not three, not four, but he dropped 5 goddamn dimes. 5 motherfucking dimes on Big Meech ass. Because I don't see how Big Meech do not see this play that's being ran on him. And like I said, 50 Cent was just in Miami at the exact same time this whole vlog and everything was going down with Jermaine Dupri. Okay? So, who they think they fooling? Like I said, even if you go right now to 50 Cent's IG, man, you go to 50 Cent IG right now, bro, and he ain't saying a motherfucking word. He got so much to say about Big Meech and BMF and Little Meech every chance he get, every time they get motion, right? But he ain't say nothing about Jermaine Dupri because he sent them. He sent them. All right? He sent them. No, this don't look like this. Like I said, man, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, bro. This don't seem like a man that done spent the last 20 something years, 17, 18 years, how many ever fucking years it was in prison, in jail, reading no goddamn books. It don't look like he was getting smarter. All right. It looked like they put his ass in a time cap. I apologize about that. All right. Did they put him in a time capsule? Like I said, that's what it seems like. He's stuck in time. It seems like the way Big Meech talk is 20 years old. His his whole aura is like from 20 years ago. Like something is off with this dude, yo. I don't give a damn what nobody say. A man of his stature that had all these cents in numbers. All right, if he ain't never make no sense in nothing he ever did in his motherfucking life, he made some sense with them goddamn numbers, didn't he? Which ultimately made him build the empire that was built, which was BMF, right? So if he wasn't good at nothing else, he definitely was good at business decisions and hustling, flipping that money, right? So tell me what the fuck happened from 2005 all the way to 2024. As we also just heard Jermaine Dupri and Big Meech. Big Meech said he knew Jermaine Dupri since 1991. You hear this, right? 1991, right? If y'all know the whole history on BMF, Big Meech, Southwest T, with states they were interacting in, going back and forth, doing this, doing that. Y'all know exactly where they were and what they were doing around the time in 1991, y'all. Strategic drop. Pay attention. As we heard Big Meech just say, I knew Jermaine Dupri since 91. I apologize about that. Since 91. You know what was going on with Big Meech, Southwest T, and BMF back in 91? Back in 1991, do y'all know what was going on with Big Meech, Southwest T, and that whole BMF movement? All right. I put together some strategic information on that. Like I said, man, they talk too much and they never shut up. They talk too much and they never shut up, y'all. Dallas, Detroit, Atlanta, Miami, they were plugged in exactly. The drugs in prison messed him up. My little bro was in the feds, came out like it was the same year as he went in trying to relive his childhood. Wow, crazy. He's suffering from arrested development. All right. He's definitely the product of institutionalized. All right. He needs to be rehabilitated. As we see so many of our young black brothers and older black people as well come home from these years of confinement and don't take advantage of the rehabilitation programs to rehabilitate, to rehabilitate themselves back into society, man. All right. A lot of people feel as though it's not needed, but it is definitely needed, bro. All right. Especially how fast shit moving now. All right. You could go to prison for 2 years to come out and everything is completely different in 2 years because everything is moving so fast. You know what I'm saying? Everything is moving so fast. And the reason why I say our brothers and sisters need rehabilitation when they come out of prison during all these years in this confined space with all these animals and all these vultures is because of the simple fact they start becoming immune to it. They start becoming numb to these situations as if it's nothing wrong with it, like it's just a norm when it's not. When it's not. You know what I'm saying? Our brothers and sisters need to take advantage of these rehabilitation programs when they're in this confined space for so many years, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it real. A lot of folks think that they too good for it. A lot of folks think that they don't need it. Let me tell you something, man. Ain't no shame in no fucking game. All right? If you need help in that area. It is what it is. We human, bro. All right. We ain't He-Man, Superman, and shit. We ain't no masters of no universe around here, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people fall victim not only to the streets, but when they go to prison, they also fall victim to the prison system too. And we see that Big Meech is one of them. Because like I said, man, for him to be so structured in doing business deals and the way he handled business, you would think that this man will be A1 on top of his shit. You would think that he has some of the best people in place to handle this situation and to make sure he's making the right decisions on what he's doing. And like I said, something ain't right. This man ain't been outside yet. They only letting certain people around him. Hit the like button. I strategically expose it all. All right. Ain't nobody paying attention to it. Y'all notice? We ain't see none of the people that was close to Big Meech while he was in jail. All right, now that he's been out, we haven't seen any of them people pop up anywhere. We're seeing people that we never seen or heard of going to visit Big Meech that we didn't even know supported Big Meech. Pay attention. These actors, athletes, entertainers, all right? But where his immediate people at? Where his immediate family at? And why hasn't he been outside? Somebody said they doing him like they doing Wendy Williams. Appreciate you, Angela. Man ain't been outside. Thank you for the endorsement and the sponsorship. The man ain't been seen outside yet. And they lied to us and said that it was a halfway house. And he never was in a halfway house. Okay, let me also explain something to y'all. Like I said, I ain't gonna get too deep into it, yo. Know what I'm saying? I'm gonna save it for another time. But I don't know what the fuck is going on or what the fuck happened. But ever since I've been breaking the situation down, I've been telling y'all like it's some weird shit going on with Meech, the way he acting, the way he moving. He don't look the same. He don't act the same. He's not the same person. Not only that, as I strategically show y'all something here. Now, for the ones who don't know, this was Big Meech's first page. Hit the like button, y'all, as I strategically break this shit down. All right. Before everybody pay attention. Before Big Meech came home, y'all. All right, let me remove this banner respectfully. Okay, I got room. Okay, let me show y'all something here, y'all. This page here that says Big Meech at Black Mafia Family Forever, which has damn near 300,000 followers. This was the original Big Meech page. All right. From the very beginning of everything, y'all. Check it out. All right. This was the page that he was running, or somebody under BMF was running for him while he was in jail, as I strategically break this shit down. All right. So since Big Meech has been home, y'all, check it out. All right. Check this out. Since Big Meech has been home, it has been a new page that has been made. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Like I said, this page here, which I'm showing y'all, somebody in BMF or somebody, whoever was close to Big Meech, was running this page before Big Meech came home. The whole time Big Meech was locked up. All right, they was keeping us updated. You see this, right? Strategic drop. One of the best to do this shit. Strategic drop. Okay? Now, like I said, since Big Meech has been home, all right, this new page was created. Hit the like button. And this new page is this one here. All right? Strategic information. Okay? So, Big Meech comes home. Strategic drop. Big Meech come home acting funny, moving funny, looking different, doing weirdo ass deals, looking goofy than a motherfucker. But he has a completely different IG page. Not only that, y'all, what I find very interesting is when this situation went down with 50 Cent, y'all, as I strategically fuck y'all up. When this situation went down with 50 Cent and they were saying that Big Meech called 50 Cent a rat. Okay? Check it out. It came from this first page, y'all, that is being ran by somebody at BMF. Hit the like button. It never was on Big Meech's official page, y'all. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. It never was on Big Meech's official page, even when Big Meech did the video. Strategic drop. Even when he did the video. All right? It's on this page that is being ran by somebody behind the scenes. As y'all can see, whoever this person is that is running this page that was close to Big Meech has infiltrated Big Meech. He has they had backdoored Big Meech. All right? And this is why Big Meech is not using this IG page anymore, but it is still being ran by somebody behind the scenes. This is why Big Meech started a whole new page, y'all. Okay? But every time this page posts something, Big Meech get all the flack for it. Big Meech get all the fire for it. When in reality, he didn't post any of it. Okay, so something definitely fucked up is going on. And like I said, man, since he been home, who has we seen? Look at the type people that's showing up at his crib. Look at the type people. Clinton Portis and shit. Look at this shit, man. Adrian James. The fuck going on here? And like I said, man, the shit just is thrown off. Everything is thrown off with this. Because we had never seen any of these people mention anything about Big Meech a day in their motherfucking life. Even to the point, Jermaine Dupri went down in Miami, y'all. All right? Supposed to be promoting, okay, the Big Meech shit, right? You see this, right? At the real Big Meech, right? You see that, right? So, like I said, there's no way 50 Cent couldn't have seen this because it's on Jermaine Dupri's IG as well. You see what I'm saying? He tagged Big Meech in it. So what y'all think about this whole situation? All right? Whoever was running this first Big Meech page, all right, did some backdooring, did some serious backdooring moves. Look, that's all you see. Whoever is running this page is them constantly picking at 50 Cent. Okay, but on Big Meech's official page, when he came home, the official page that he's running now, it doesn't have any of that shit on there. And a lot of people are getting these pages mixed up. You see what I'm saying? Look how they got it up there. Look how this picture is pinned up there. Like, you see? You see what they're doing, right? Pay attention, y'all. All right, and this is the page that he no longer run, but somebody else was running it for him that he is no longer, okay, dealing with. And like I said, they made Big Meech look like a fool. And they still make him look like a fool. Appreciate you, Shakura. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, so I just wanted to come here and drop a few strategic one on y'all, man, because ain't nobody paying attention, okay, to the underlying bullshit that's actually going on with this whole situation. And you know, GFTV and the Fire Starters, man. All right, it's barely anything that get past us. Now, I mean, barely. And like I said, Jermaine Dupri shows up all of a sudden down there with Big Meech in Miami on the same day, okay? On the same day, which was also Big Meech, which was also, okay, the same day that 50 Cent was down in Miami as well. All right. And they also was down there celebrating Little Meech's birthday. All right. Little Meech's birthday was just the other day. All right. The same day that 50 Cent embarrassed them on this day right here. All right. This day right here when 50 Cent embarrassed him 3 days ago was Little Meech's birthday. And like I said, somebody doing some capping. We know for goddamn fact, all right, it costs bread to hire this motherfucker right here, right? All right, we know Big Meech ain't got no goddamn money. Okay, we know Little Meech ain't got no goddamn money. All right, so where the bread come from to hire him? Which this is all for promo and entertainment purposes only. This is all for promo and entertainment purposes only. Okay? Because if he got a lawyer like this, how the fuck you do a shitty ass business deal the way that you did? When you got a lawyer like this representing you? And like I said, where the hell did Drew Findlay even come from? He wasn't even Big Meech's lawyer. Pay attention, yo. Like I said, yo, something is up. I'm gonna find out. They gonna fuck up. They already fucked up. They already fucked up. They already done showed and released too much that could already be decoded in so many ways. All right. This is why this man is put up. This is why this man is put up, y'all. This is what you call, this ain't no house arrest. This ain't no house confinement. This is the motherfucker that has been put up. Straight like that. This is a man that has been put up and put up for a reason to make sure he's not exposed to certain things, certain elements, and certain people. Only the ones that are approved by protocol only. Crazy work. Everybody pay attention. All right, he been home since October, November. And it's not no halfway house. He's living in a regular home, allegedly, just like me and you. Drew Feinderman shows up at his house. Why? Why? Why is Drew Feinderman there? This is Lil Durk's lawyer, right? This is the super hip hop lawyer. We know this wasn't Big Meech's lawyer for his trial, for his charges. He never hired Drew Feinderman for nothing. So why is Drew Feinderman there taking pictures with him? What is it for? Nobody can answer that shit. Cause I know I can't. I'm still baffled. I'm like, yo. So he ain't giving you no type of alley-oops, no type of pull-ups on how to survive financially, the pros and the cons. He just there taking pictures with you. For nothing ass nigga. Just hanging around for nothing, right? Just like all these other entertainers and athletes, yo. All right, this remind me of that situation with Gucci Mane. I ain't gonna be afraid to say it. Because people think this type of shit ain't possible. Shout out everybody up in here, man. This remind me of the situation with Gucci Mane. And when Gucci Mane came home from jail, he was never the same person again. Not only did it look obvious, not only did it sound obvious, okay? What made it look even more obvious is, okay, he wasn't around his own family members. He wasn't around his immediate close friends and his close peoples. Like he was around them same people before he went to jail. Since he came home, they put Gucci Mane around that female. He got married and invite his mother to the wedding or nothing. Like it was some type of experiment or something. Right? Same thing like, for example, like I said, Kodak Black. Look at how Kodak Black went to jail, but when he came home, he moving different, obviously looking different, sounding different. Not only that, okay, the immediate people and close friends and family that used to be around him is no longer around him. Jack Boy, for example. His mama, for example. Yeah, man, that Kodak Black, he definitely a piece of work. Listen, this let me show y'all something here, man. All right. Y'all see these pictures here? All right. Show y'all something. All right, now this supposed to be the real Big Meech right here, y'all. As we seen everything about Meech change. You see this, right? Okay. This supposed to be, let me show y'all this. You see this, right? You see this, right? Let me show y'all. All right. This was 2018. Hit the like button. This was 2018. This is after 13 years in prison, y'all. Hit the like button. This is after 13 years in prison. This is how Big Meech was looking. Little Meech was already in acting school. Like I said, y'all, this is 13 years in prison. But all of a sudden, from 2018, y'all, okay, 2 years now, listen, he ain't changed in 13 goddamn years. Pay attention. This is 2018, y'all. Peep the game. In 13 years in jail, he ain't changed. All of a sudden, in 2020, y'all, I apologize about that. We got more than one on different occasions, right? Right? Yes, we do. Okay? Shout out everybody up in here. Pick the game. Now, in 2020, ain't nobody paying attention, man. But I'm wide and woke over this bitch. All right? We see him in a goddamn picture with a whole bunch of motherfucking Mexicans. Respectful. All right? Where all the Black Mafia members at? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Where all the Black Mafia members at? Where all the Black Mafia members? Where all the GDs? Where the bike stores? Where the Bloods? Where the Crips? Huh? Do this not look like a Mexican mafia? All right. How I sound now? I got it. Wrong mic. Yeah, man. They fucking with my shit. All right. I'm too ill for 'em. I'm too ill for 'em. Wrong mic. Check it out, yo. They don't like the strategic breakdown. Know what I mean? And like I said, it ain't my fault. It's their fault. They showing us all this shit. And ain't nothing I ain't been showing that you can't go find your goddamn self. I ain't pulling out no secret files and all that shit. Nothing. We just making real life matters make real life sense. Ain't that right, y'all? Right. So this is 2018. After 13 years in prison, this is Big Meech. And like I said, all of a sudden, when this BMF series took off in 2020, y'all, when all this paperwork was allegedly signed over, and all of a sudden 50 Cent owned the rights and Stars owned the rights to everything, when we know for a goddamn fact that Big Meech, like I said, I don't believe he was signed a contract like that, y'all. I don't believe Big Meech was signed a contract whereas though somebody will have full control over his name, his likeness, his image, his brand, and everything, and he can't use it either. No, 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 no. All right. But like I said, I'm not going to jump the double barrel shotgun. All right. I'm not going to jump the double barrel shotgun. But one thing for sure, two things for damn sure, and three things for damn sure and for certain. It was right around the time when this BMF series started going into production and stars and all the filming and shit. This real Big Meech disappeared. All right. That's right. And I'm going to say it. And I got receipts from the whole time Big Meech was doing his whole 13-year bid in prison. I got pictures with him, with close family members and everything. And all of a sudden, when 2020 come, y'all, when they start filming this BMF series, all right, that Big Meech, the original one, just disappears. Not only do he disappears, like I said, the IG page that he was once under, that was once being ran by some close associates of Big Meech, was no longer running that page for Big Meech anymore, as this new Big Meech came out with a whole new page. All right, everybody has to pay attention. All right, some people is lost all in the motherfucking sauce. For real. Respectful. Respectful. Now, like I said, man, this is the real Big Meech. This is the real Big Meech. Even down to his Facebook page, y'all. This Facebook page is no longer posting anything, which is very strange as well. Like I said, this was the original Big Meech page on Facebook. Okay? And all of a sudden, this Facebook page stopped posting and this Big Meech disappeared. Straight like that. And if it's anybody who knows, shout out everybody up in here. If it's anybody who knows that it was some type of swap, some type of replacement going on, it's that boy standing right next to him. It's that boy standing right next to him. And like I said, y'all, okay, it's the reason why they only allowing certain individuals around this new Big Meech, bro. All right. Go back to all the pictures on this Facebook page of Meech posting with family and friends and things like that. and you don't see any of them family or friends or hear him talking about any of them people since he has been home. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, all right, who they think we fooling? Check it out. Who they think they fooling? All right, who they think they fooling? That's not Meech. Give a damn what nobody say. That's not Meech. That's not Meech. Shout out everybody up in here. He died in prison. I heard he got knocked down in that motherfucker. All right. I heard, bro, I heard it was something real crazy going on with that situation, bro. All right, that some powerful people. And like I said, I don't know. I think that's his sister or his baby mom or something like that. I ain't for sure. Okay, but allegedly all this shit was over the rights to that BMF shit, y'all. All right, and now they out to what? Destroy this man's image, brand, and character because it's actually not him at all. Okay, they know exactly what they doing. All right. They know exactly what they're doing. They're going to step and stand on this brand and this character and Big Meech and everything that's connected to it, to the point nobody's going to want anything to do with it at all. All right, they're going to try to be far away from that shit as possible. They're not even going to want to see Big Meech. They're not even going to want to do nothing with Big Meech. Okay, why you think? For some odd reason, check it out. 42 Dub is the only rapper, right? 42 Dub is the only rapper saying that he's standing with Big Meech and fuck 50 Cent, right? Check it out. You got a skit here on 42 Doug's video. When it first come on, you hear Big Meech say a couple of words. All right? Shout out everybody up in here. Let's get the likes up to 50. Damn, I can't get 50 likes. I just say here, running my mouth. I'm showing receipts and everything. Damn, that's crazy. Can I get 50 out, y'all? Can I get another 18? Can I get another 18? Because, like I said, man, I done went so far. No Diddy is so deep into this whole situation with BMF and 50 Cent and Stars, bro. Y'all know I got hella info on this shit. And we're so baffling to me, y'all, that no one seems to realize the switch that happened right before our eyes. Okay? Now, drop Fire TV in the chat, man, if y'all want GFTV to do a meltdown on this situation here because it's not nothing on the YouTube streets that's talking about it. It's nothing on the YouTube streets that actually can break it down like we can. And we got all the receipts. Like I said, everybody is so caught up with everything that's going on. A lot of things is going over their head and under their feet, man. All right. How did this Meech go from looking like this after 13 years in prison, looking basically the same? Want me to show y'all how he looked right before he got sentenced? All right. Check it out. Right? So after 13 years, this is how he looked. 2018, from 2005 to 2018, this is how he looked. All of a sudden, 2020, the start of this BMF series, look what happened. Shout out everybody up in here. I don't see how they don't see it either. Because they're paying attention to all the bullshit that they want them to pay attention to. All right, they got their undivided attention looking all the way down instead of looking all the way up. You see what I'm saying? Everybody looking down instead of looking up. Know what I mean? You look up, you're going to find what you're looking for. I'm telling you. Looking down, you're going to miss everything. All right? So they got us looking down and they dumbing us down. All right? Because we know a goddamn for a fact that Big Meech ain't got no type of relationship with this man. Never a day in life. Never a day in life. Never a day in life. You look how this man looked in the face right here, bro. All right? Look in that man's eyes, man. No funny man shit. All right? You ain't look like the same person, y'all. All right? The eyes is the window to the soul, man. The eyes is the window to the soul. Can anyone? Okay? The eyes are the window to the soul, ladies and gentlemen. Always have, always will be. Always had, always will be. Check it out. This fucking flyer, it tells it all, man. This fucking flyer tells it all, man. Not to mention, his hair tells it all too. His hair tells it all too. All right? Definitely ain't the same man. Look like he done took some steroids real quick, didn't he? Yo, the crazy thing about it, yo. Crazy thing about it, man. Little Meech. Little Meech. He got some shit with him, man. I'm telling you, it's some shit that I ain't revealed about him. He got some shit with him. He got some shit with him, y'all. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. Shout out everybody up in here. Couldn't find anyone else who looked similar. Nope. Couldn't find anyone else. What y'all doing in here? Come here. Come here. Yeah, man. So I just wanted to break that down and I wanted to make sure everybody is aware that 50 Cent haven't said one goddamn word about Jermaine Dupri down there in Miami, which is very strange. You know why? Because he just was down there in Miami with him too. He just was down in Miami with him too. Sure was. What y'all think about this situation, man? NBC, Black Knight, what's up? How y'all think 50 Cent going to continue to benefit off of this situation by destroying a brand that he basically built? Because, like I said, 50 Cent, he feels as though he built this fucking brand. Like I said, even though we know BMF and Big Meech was a legend in his own right, all right, he feels as though he built BMF. He feels as though BMF wouldn't be as big as it is right now, today, without him. You know what I'm saying? So this is why 50, he feels as though he can do what he want, say what he want, and control that brand the way that he wants to control it because he feels Sorry about the audio delay. Yeah, so he brought it into everyone's household, man. And he like, I generated millions, actually billions, billions. They made billions off of that shit. And why? Little Meech don't own the goddamn thing. Why Big Meech don't own the goddamn thing? Because that's how it was set up for them to come in with nothing and leave with nothing. Come in with nothing and leave with nothing. Look here, I believe that whole situation that's going on with Little Meech, all right? He with that whole play that 50 Cent is doing. He know what's going on, bro. He know what's going on. And like I said, I don't want to dive too deep into it, but he got to know what the fuck going on because he been right there the whole goddamn time. He been right there the whole damn time. If anybody would know how to move, all right, it would be Little Meech. The whole time, y'all pay attention. Pay attention. The whole time before Big Meech came home, Little Meech moving right, making all the right moves, everything going right. All of a sudden, when he come home, it seems like everything just boom, died right through, fell through the floor, right? Make it make sense. We gonna make it make some sense. And now what? He's one of the biggest drug addicts in you know what I mean, rehab and all this and all that. But shit, it don't look like he a fucking drug addict the way he be acting on these motherfucking shows and shit. It don't look like a person who had a drug problem. It don't look like a person that had trouble acting out his lines, remembering anything. It don't look like a person that was late. It look like a person that, know what I mean, worked nonstop around the clock on this part. It don't look like a person that was a junkie and a drug addict. Y'all had to force him to film and all this shit like y'all claiming all of a sudden, yo. I just don't see all that, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. All of a sudden, it comes out now. He a junkie. He get high, he do this, he do that. Oh, they caught him on the set getting high. They had to send him to rehab, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't believe half of that shit. I don't believe half of that shit, yo. Shout out everybody up in here. Please consider becoming a member. Absolutely, man. Thank y'all for all the support, man. Thank y'all for rocking with me, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show, man. Just wanted to come here, man, chit chat with y'all a little bit, break something else down that ain't nobody really covering this shit. You know what I mean? Everybody be covering the same shit. One channel to another, one channel to another, one channel to another. Everybody is talking about the same topic, man. You know what I mean? So I try to bring something different and refreshing to the table as we get back into this algorithm, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Anybody got any questions before we get up out of here, man? Nah, man. I think I got a cigarette to light while I answer some of y'all questions, yo. Cause I really appreciate y'all, man. Nah, I mean, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. For real, yo. I'm nothing without y'all, and we nothing without each other, bro. I'm telling you, I miss being here with y'all so much. I just been so busy, so busy. But y'all know when it's on, it's on, it's on, it's on. He's throwing rocks and hiding his hand. Curtis Jackson. Mariah was good with you. Appreciate you. God Fear putting his neck out there with this strategic info. This shit not a game. The world is a stage. And you are watching a movie. Stay sharp, God Fear. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sonia said, what I missed? Just got here. TT Baby One, what's up? That man did the whole 360 change. Soon as he came, like soon as the BMF shit started. Now I mean, if y'all do the research, check it out. Okay, the BMF series started 2021. Go look at the year and the timestamp. Okay, when they showed us Big Meech new jail pictures from jail, not these ones from 2018. When the BMF series started, you see this right here, y'all. This the real Big Meech. Let me show y'all something here. I don't know who the hell this guy is. But I know who the fuck this guy is. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. If y'all just coming in, man, hit the backfire on the replay, man. I appreciate it as we got 50 Cent pulling another grimy, nasty, strategic move on Big Meech by sending Jermaine Dupri down to Miami. All right, what 50 Cent must forgot that he done posted that he was in Miami the same goddamn day. And everybody know that 50 Cent and Jermaine Dupri is tight like that. Why wouldn't he send them? Not to mention Jermaine Dupri tagged Big Meech and posted it on IG. And we ain't heard 50 Cent say a motherfucking thing about it. But every time we turn around, when Big Meech, Little Meech, and BMF trying to do some motion on the side with anybody else. What happens? 50 Cent exposes him, right? But he hasn't said a goddamn thing about Jermaine Dupri, and I wonder why. I wonder why. Y'all stop fighting. Shout out everybody up in here, man. All right? Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. Say what's up to the mascots, man. Icy. We got Fat Boy Lazy Butt. We got the pups. They back there fighting and shit, man. Y'all see, man, this is what some of my everyday life is all about, man. You know what I mean? Taking care of my family, taking care of my kids, my dogs, and things like that, man. You know? So as y'all can see, I be so busy all the time. Come here. Come here. Show y'all the pup. All right, they're going to get their shots next week. We got an appointment for them. You know what I mean? And we're going to find them a good home. You know what I mean? Shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. If anybody hit the Cash App, thank you, man. All donations are appreciated. I appreciate the sponsorship and the endorsement of this live. I appreciate you too, Angela, for the $2 in endorsement and sponsorship. Keep your notification bell turned all the way up. You never know when we're going to drop, man, and stop worried about the things that's not important. You know what I mean? Stop worried about all your wants and start worrying about your needs. Okay? Because you never know what you need to what you need is all the fuck you got, man. You know what I mean? Let's just start being appreciative for, you know what I mean, for the air that we breathe. You know what I mean? Being able to talk, walk, have our eyesight, being able to hear, being able to taste, things like that. You know what I'm saying? The things that we take for granted, the things that we ain't got to pay for on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? The best things in life are free, man. All right. So I appreciate y'all for joining me. Respect everybody up in here. Like, share, subscribe. We up out of here, y'all. Gotta stop these pups from fighting. Feel the fire.